Hey guys, up Shannon, and we are going to do a clue scroll. Before I start, I just want to mention I am still using a different mic, so I don't sound quite as good. If anyone has a good headset that they would recommend, the one I used to use that broke is out of production. So if anyone has a good headset with a reasonable price, I'm probably willing to pay under $100 as a budget. If it's a long-term thing, maybe I'd pay more, but I don't really know. And I'm talking about a headset. I mean, getting just a microphone might be okay, but I prefer using actual headphones over speakers, but I don't really mind speakers a whole lot. Anyway, just off of memory, I think this one is under Lumbridge because you have to go and there's the Lumbridge cook, of course, and then you go under him. I think that's the gimmick here, so let's get down there. I got this from Elves. Again, I made a guide on these. You get a ton of clue scrolls from these, which makes it a pretty good task. I wouldn't recommend killing them off task. But so there's the cook. Like, I remember the vast majority of clue scrolls. I don't really need to look at a guide. Even the cryptic ones, which is pretty sad. But um, for the coordinate ones, I usually just look them up on RuneScape Wiki. So I think it's this crate, if I remember correctly. Yep, there we go. All right, this one's fun. What do you want? Gonna give me blood runes for sale. Well, let me check. I kind of want to save blood runes because, fuck's sakes, because I still haven't unlocked the Zamrock spell, so no. It's kind of annoying when people just run up to you and say, hey, do you got this for sale, or can I buy your whip? Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, go and use a dragon skimmy? Anyway, so this is the one, there's no Zami mage for this one. I said I happen to have the already teleport runes just from the Elves drops. So anyway, what we're going to do is sometimes I get like lazy and I just take a lot when I do these clue scrolls because I get them like every day. And a lot of the times, at least one of them will be in the wilderness. Pretty high combat level. I saw this guy who was level 120 at Yaks yesterday. It was probably a bot. Anyway, so we're going to bank most. Actually, I don't need to bank the monk robe. But all that. Pretty much everything I'm going to bank. There's no Zami wizard for this one. The Zami wizards, if you don't know, you only get Zamorak wizards in the wilderness, Saradomin in the in pretty much everywhere else. But you can take a DDS here and you'll be pretty much all right. Do I have it? No. Where is the DDS? Where is the DDS? It's in my inventory. Great. Kind of funny how the old RuneScape has these like weird abbreviations. But I mean, I guess if they can't fit everything, I have like no sharks left, which is annoying. Anyway, so, oh wait, no, I don't need I need a spade. It's not the first time I forgot a spade. Thank God I picked up on it. So you can just use the arty lever here. One thing I'll talk about with the arty lever, there's a little warning message that says, hey, this is going to teleport you in the wilderness. You sure you want to do it? And I've had that warning message set to being on for like the past few months, but I figure that like if I die or something in high level wilderness, and I need to get back there as soon as possible. I don't want that message wasting time. So I died the other day because I was from the skeleton monkeys. I was training melee there. I wasn't. It was my first time training melee there with the salve amulet. I think if Eraser Gaming has a good video on that, but I died. I wasn't used to how fast piety would drain compared to when I was chinning there, where you can pretty much just pray melee and it's really AFK. Speaking of chinning, uh-oh, someone's already here. Oh, this is World 302. We should probably hop worlds. All right, and we are back. So, we have a sharp blade. What are you talking about? I think they updated that later, so you don't need to actually be wielding it. But usually I would just use a knife. Like, you can just bring a regular knife, which is kind of nice. I think there was a glitch back in RuneScape Classic where you could, like, wield a regular knife as a weapon and it would, like, destroy people. So if we can pull up the world map, we're going essentially, here's where we are basically, and then here's where we're going. We have to go past this little lava thing. Don't know why there's just a tiny bit of lava there. It's quite a long walk actually, which kind of sucks, but there's no Zami mage, so. It's happened to me before where I've forgotten a weapon for a Zami mage, but they're actually pretty weak, so you can just like kick them to death. And especially if you just pray flick, you can pretty much fight them forever. The Saradomin mages are actually pretty tough, and doing level 3 clue scrolls like early on, they would actually like destroy me. I never died from them, but I know someone who did, and he lost like a bunch of shit and his clue scroll, which was pretty sad. Because they hit you with melee and mage, so you can't just pray. Which I don't know why more things don't do that. Because a big problem with old school RuneScape is that you can just pray and you're immune to like half the monster, or like 90% of the monsters in the game, because they only use one combat style. So I mean, NPCs are pretty much underpowered. Anyway, there we go. Mithril plate legs, Ring of Life, and a rune axe. Alright, so we gotta go get out of here now. A lot of people don't realize that there are a lot of good NPC shops around this game. Like, a lot of people, if they got this clue scroll, they would just go to like a deserted world on Varrock West Bank and say, buying mithril plate legs 10k, and they will just spend an hour doing that. I see people doing that all the time, like buying green monk rope top 5. Like, why don't you just go to the shop where they sell them? People don't realize that there's an actual place in this game where you can go and buy almost any item, you know, other than like rare items, which you don't need for this type of clue. And in terms, you need blue d'hide for like half of the level to, or like more than half. Yeah, see, this needs blue d'hide. No, we don't. We need blue armor, but for like more than half of the emote clues, level 3, you need blue d'hide. So if you get blue d'hide when you're training range up, don't sell it or alch it when you're done. Red d'hide, you can get rid of that shit. And black d'hide, you get so much from these level 3 clues, so you can alch some of it and keep the rest. Again, pineapple ring. I thought that was like an actual ring first that you wear on your finger, like for a second, and I realized no, it's just the fruit. That was funny though. I like, what kind of stats would a pineapple ring give? But I'm gonna have to stick with Ring of Life. So anyway, as I mentioned, go to NPC shops. You can buy so many things for clue scrolls. So we're going to our house, which my house takes forever to load because I have a lot of rooms over there, but I don't really mind. Like, I guess when I'm getting 99 prayer, that'll like take an extra like half hour or whatever. But there is a shop over here, Louis Legs. We will buy the mithril plate legs. I don't have inventory space. I should have just dropped the sapphire actually, but I have so many lobsters anyway. Here is Louis Legs. We will buy some mithril plate legs, and we should have everything. Do we have to fight a Sarah wizard? I'm gonna assume no. It's a double agent. I think it even says. Yeah, double agents are pretty easy. You can just pray melee. If you don't pray melee, they actually hit pretty hard. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here, and because I did the quest for this, you can take the glider right to White Wolf Mountain. If you do one small favor, you can go to I think Field of Hills, which is pretty nice. Gliders are kind of weird because no matter where you are, you have to go to the Grand Tree first. I don't know why. I guess it's more of like a higher point, but I mean, this is a game. And this should be the place. And we just have to worry about the really high level wolf, which is around here sometimes. The kind of graphics aren't very good here. I mean, look at that. I just rotated and now he's in midair. So trying to pray melee, panic. I kind of missed the old emotes where it just tells you the letters. Like, it's much easier to find because you have to say, okay, what's this? Spin. What's this? Blow. I mean, some of these you can just tell what they are, but the old emotes, like back in 2005 and 6, probably even earlier in 2007, I don't know exactly when they changed it. It would just be like text, but apparently the problem with that is that you couldn't, on different language worlds, like bow would be like Nocturne or something like that, like in like German or whatever, and they couldn't fit it. So I don't know what they did during that period, but maybe they had to change it when they introduced things. But I guess this is a little more colorful, and we're out of spec, so let's piety flash. I'm not sure if flashing when you have a different prayer on, like praying melee and piety flashing, I'm not sure if that increases. It's still going to increase the rate of your prayer going down. It might, I don't know. But when you're just flashing with one prayer, you shouldn't lose any prayer if you're doing it correctly. I'm just going to leave it on because I have an altar in my house. Anyway, yeah, I've been training with control. I don't know why I can't hit this guy. It looks like I'm fighting the gnome. I've been training with control, which is nice because I don't have to use a dragon skimmy to train strength, but it still takes a long time to get levels. But they come like almost all at once, which is pretty nice. So it's like I get a combat level occasionally. My highest level is HP because of the fact that I did a lot of shinning, which gives a lot of HP experience. So anyway, we're going to go here, Panic, and here's Yuri, who says random crap. Fuck sakes. Actually, what the hell? Oh, alright. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Floating in the air. So, Ring of Life. I think there's an annoying item for this. I don't remember. Yeah, Diamond Ring. Oh, fuck sakes. I think I can make one. Alright, so we're going to cut this. And there we go. We cut it successfully. I think that stalled my movement, yeah. Kind of like the Slayer Bell. That'd be funny if you saw people like cutting gems in the duel arena. And there's a crafting shop right around here. Again, which a lot of people don't know about. I see people in like Varrock Bank or Lumbridge or whatever saying like buying amulet mold 5k. But diamond rings, we buy a ring mold, and this should be everything. I really want to get agility up. Shoutouts to Tofu, I think like 499. I went to his 99 agility party recently. I don't know how he has the patience to get that. I think he did the cave goblin one, which I think is alright XP. I'll have 60 by the time I finish all the quests. Wrong place. But that's still not going to be high enough. I'm probably going to at least get like 70, 75. I mean, agility saves you so much time in this game. It's unbelievable. Because you just can't run for shit in this game. Which, I mean, again, I think it's more realistic. I've been doing a couple more quests. I probably want to do like Hand in the Sand soon. A lot of ones I can do now that I couldn't have earlier, but some I still need like 71 wood cutting for some of them, which is annoying. So I actually brought some armor and weapons this time. I don't know why I brought a dragon square, because I'm going to be praying anyway. Looks kind of cool though. So I think it was Salute, which is one of these white guys. It's down here. There we go. And we kill him. DDS go. Not really. I don't think I'm pieting, but oh well. And it looks like he's just about dead. There we go. Sometimes Yuri will spawn by himself, and sometimes you have to do the emote. Usually the latter. I don't know why that is. I mean, I guess they just kind of half-programmed it. I think this is the... I think this is the gnome guy. Let me look. Yep, this is the gnome coach, who's really annoying to get to. And I think yeah. The quickest way, I think, to get to... It's probably around the same, actually. I like to go to my house, teleport to Edgeville, and run east in that kind of forest where the Grand Exchange was later put in. So you go here. Maybe I should grab some run pots. I have like 15 or so energy potions left over from 60 Herblore, but which I got pretty much so I can just get unit, so I don't have to deal with unit scrap. But I want to save them for like emergencies. Like if I die really far away, I want to have some energy pots so I can get there quicker and get my untradables at least, and maybe even my items. You know, I don't die a whole lot, but it can happen. And this game, 100 run isn't necessarily enough to get you where you want to go. So you go here. Yeah, this is like big forest where the Grand Exchange was, or is rather. It's kind of weird in this game. It's just like a little forest with nothing really in it, other than a lot of good teleports. You can go that way too, which might have actually been faster because you don't have to run through my house. So you go here, go to the Gnome Stronghold, and then we gotta find this guy. He's up northwest. So he walks around this place clockwise, so I recommend walking this way, because if you have no run energy, he walks the same speed as you, and you can never catch up to him. It's kind of a weird NPC move. Most NPCs just move randomly around like a 5x5 radius. This guy specifically walks around this court nonstop. Well, yeah, here he goes. I think, yeah, there he is. So you have to kind of cut him off here. And he should give me a challenge scroll. And the answer is 6, without even looking at it. Whoa! Not bad. That's my 7th Zamrak page. Pretty good. You know, I'm not... This thing's crap, but, I mean, I don't really care. And some sharks, too, which I kind of needed. I think I mentioned earlier in this video that I have no sharks left. But, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I guess I'll sell it. Let's see if I can find a buyer. Okay, I put an offer on Zybez for 550K. I'd like to actually show it on video. I'm not going to make you guys just sit around here with me and wait for someone to PM me. Obviously, I'll cut it out. In the meantime, I'll show you this diamond ring. It's really weird because when I wield it, it looks like nothing happens because I have a ring of life as well. It's the same if you have two of the same items and you try to wield them. But anyway, so let's get some cosmic runes up here. I don't know what runes I actually need, so we're just going to have to kind of guess. We have some air runes, or earth runes, fire. Can we do it? Nope, we need more earth runes. I thought I would have had enough. There we go. And we have another ring of... Nope, we already have one. Now, there we go. We have another ring of life. Win. This thing I don't really know. Let's check. Rune Helm H3, is that... this thing's probably worth crap. Alright, it's worth like 40K, but there's no like buyers and sellers, so I'll probably just alch it, but you know, if I can find a... Oh, there we go. Yeah, usually I just tell people like, hey, when people tell me it's like, hey, can I buy or sell something? I'll just say, okay, my world v West, and most people will do it. You know, I don't like hopping worlds, but people will, you know, if it's for something like this, I don't really care. It's really not a big deal. It takes like 20 seconds, but I mean, usually I get people to come to my world just by being kind of assertive. Come on. It's nice looking at this little home screen though. I'm not playing with music on, by the way. I just go to Audio Mixer and I mute RuneScape. It's nicer than having to mute them all individually in game, but you know, sometimes I'll play with RuneScape music and I can just unmute the whole game. And this is our guy, I think. Maybe he's buying the whole book. Rejoin the clan chat because they don't make us, they make us do that. Well, I get that they probably just don't have the auto join feature. And there we go. It's 550K. Am I not getting scammed here? Yeah, there we go. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. You know, you can just assume that I'll sell these for like, you know, 40K, 50K, and I don't know what I got some like some sharks, so maybe like 700K from that clue scroll. And yeah, he did. Why? There's always people like doing suspicious things at this bank. There's like a guy, you know, doing the scam with the brass door over there. This guy's like really on to this guy. Let's see what his deal is. Alright, he was wondering if he got ripped off, and he didn't. I don't know why, but kind of a weird thing. Anyway, so that's pretty much it, guys. 700K clue from Elves test. Gonna go back and finish, or finish, no, not finish. I'm gonna go back and finish my Elves test. It's actually kind of a long task, but you know, it's worth doing. Plenty of Slayer XP, and maybe I'll even get more clue scrolls. Usually you get like 2 of them per task, so it's kind of nice. Anyway, guys, the moral of the story is that don't go and camp monsters for clue scrolls. Just go do Slayer. You'll get plenty of clue scrolls and do them. Don't leave them in your bank for a week. And yeah, you'll make some bank, as you saw here. So anyway, guys, good luck on your clue scrolls. Join Andrew AJT62 Friends Chat or Clan Chat, depending on the game. Like this video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you haven't already. See you guys later. And also, before I go, give me any recommendations for a headset that's, you know, under $100, or a microphone, and I'll certainly look into them. Thanks.